Good morning or evening, and welcome back to another one of these things that we do sometimes. Oh boy, time to remember everyone's name. Welcome in, Lister, Brooklynines, Dread, Despair Disease, yeah, Despair. Welcome in, everyone. How has your United Days been going? You feeling better? Yeah, not as bad. I think it was around like 5 in the, so what happened was I was doing my job, you know, employed and all that. Was gonna come home, start streaming. Around like 5-ish in the afternoon, my head started hurting a lot. I don't know why. But like it got to the point where it was going on for so long and hurt so bad that like my jaw was locking up and like my neck was like the thing they can the fucking like spine part of the neck was also fucking hurting. But it was and it, like for until like midnight, so it was like 7 hours. And I took pain stuff, it just didn't help. What the hell even causes that? I don't know. This is why you remember about the PvPs. I do, but I need to address you. So, I just have regular headaches now, so. I was super goofed up and did a couple things yesterday. Just caused my own state. 1.5 times smoke. I did a couple. I actually ended up getting a bunch done yesterday just from being so like zooked up and trying to sleep and then waking back up and then not being able to. So I did a couple things. One of which was, did you get a big list? No, I only had 2. Dude, yeah, I don't have that many left, so I'm trying to like sparse them out. Because usually I think like 3 or something like that, but you gotta like. I didn't rush. No. So yeah, the couple things I got done. I have a clean 2-hour recording of an entire speed paint. Like no breaks, no cuts, a clean fucking 2 hours. So we have that in the. It's probably gonna go up Monday because if you release it in the same day as a live stream, the live stream kills the momentum of the video. So we'll probably just wait till Monday for that. Yeah. And then also, I may or may not have completed all of the weekly challenges for Halo Infinite in like the span of a few hours. I got a great barrel clip. It was a double kill with 1 barrel. It was great. The barrel rolled down the hill, hit the other guy. Wonderful. Can't figure out how to get the footage from the game because the game records it, but it's not like letting me save it. Yeah, I think so. Like say, well, I do. I'm trying to get my aim stuff back because I really haven't played the game since like 2022 until we started streaming it. So I'm trying to get my. And then before Infinite, I didn't really play like since 4. You just screen record the recording. You're not screen recording. Not that it saves your match footage in theater mode where you can like zoom in and get different angles and do all sorts of other things. I'm sure I'll edit it together the theater mode thing when Panda and I do it tomorrow. Welcome in. How is your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. The ads are hard. Anyway, let's just ignore this top left one up here. Let's just ignore the top left one because I knocked that out quick. probably gonna still tweak it up. Just a teeny bit. Don't look at it, chat. We can look at it. It's fine. Hold on. Fine, you can get a hint just for being here. As long as you like and subscribe, you can get a hint. And plus, the fun part is how it's made, and that's the part I recorded. Probably just kind of like film an extra a little bit because I added details and whatnot. Ignore that I didn't draw an elbow. But, yeah. Well, that was what I was going to work on. we can do something else. That was my plan. Let's open the fucking model file, because why not? Model file and Soul, I think, are going to be the two main ones. I was just playing around with stuff, especially a casual outfit. And I came up with it. So this is kind of just out there. It has to be, it's not going to line up very good. Is what it's going to be. It's not going to line up very good when the snout exists in the new model. It's not going to be great. Sorry, still coughing. It's not going to be great. But just as like an added detail, what if we did like little cross stitches on where the mouth breaks? Because I do have soul lore now. I made soul lore. For the first time in forever. Gasp! You can't see it yet. Fuck you. You can't see it yet. We can finally add soul lore. We can see a little bit of it. We can see a tiny bit of it. Let's ignore that. Chat, look away for a second. This one? Oh, yeah, it is that one. We can look at this one. It's like, what if it was weird and fucked up? The thought process is, what if Soul was just weird and fucked up? and then that just spiraled out of control. So, we got some concept sketches, but that's about it. I'm sure there's another one in here that isn't weird and fucked up also. But I'm scared to turn them on because of the body image issue. Nah, it's gonna be more body horror rather than conscious issue. It's gonna be more of like fucked up and spooky. Because one last hint, like a for real hint, other than just concepts of relevance to design. Here's something else I was establishing. Two characters with the same name. I wonder if something's gonna happen there. He's goo. He's always been goo. That's why he's got. That's why he always had like weird metal, like. He always had these weird like metal outlines. He's always been goo. He's been a weird goo the whole time. Damn it, you beat me to it. Fuck. You beat me to it. Anyway. He's goo. Why'd he come back? Because it's the second you hit fucking hide, and then I went to also go hit hide, and I hit unhide. Because because unhide takes the place of hide when you hit it already. So as soon as you hit it, I hit it, and then it unhid. God fucking damn it. How did we do that thing the one time? There we go. Problem solved. I remembered how to do it. I should probably just leave that on. Honestly, it kind of helped. It definitely helped the last time I did it. Like it, like it genuinely boosted numbers when I left it on for like 2 weeks. Should it be 10 minutes or should I raise the time? Custom. Oh, it could be a full day? Oh, it could be a full fucking day. Ooh. I'll raise it again. I can just keep on fucking raising it. You make it a week. I can make it a year. I can make it a full decade. Get fucked. Because I realized the default times they give you is 5, 10, and 30 minutes. But, like, it's easily something that can be, like, circumvented. Or, like, jumped around. So, sorry. Fucked it up for a day. I do not take that shit lightly. Maybe lower in case of new chatters. Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to prevent. At this point, get insurmountably fucked. I don't care. Also, I realized doing that has completely broke OBS chat. Can I change it? Yes, I can. I'll decide what to do with it later, but for now, this is what we're sticking with. Hey, because if you want to waste your time, go ahead. I could use the boost in numbers. Just make it worth my while, you know? This is why I have this open, because I don't know what color I'm gonna make the jacket. Make the casual jacket, because the casual fits a good rep. I'm disillusioned from Suits after watching the after catching a glimpse of that fucking. It got worse. Use the wrong slaves, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, obviously he did. As your resident straight white guy, I mean, go straight white goat. I don't think he used the right thing to describe me. This, just straight. I mean, I'm not. I don't pursue. I don't even think about it. There was one for literally not caring, right? Or is a romantic not caring? Do you care about not caring in a romantic? I don't know. I realized what I had said before was possibly a misunderstanding of terminology. I don't know how it works. Alright, so yeah, is that not caring, or do you consciously care about not caring? Because I remember being told that I was probably a romantic. I remember getting told that like you're definitely, they're like, you're definitely a romantic, and it's like, sexually attracted. Yeah, but is it like you care about? Like, do you care about not caring about it? Are you like, is it like a thing where it's like a I would never, or like a I'm just here. I am so indifferent, I don't even know. I don't even know what it's called. I don't even know the rules. You do not care about it. Okay. Then I guess that is right. I didn't want to say something weird. I didn't want to say something, especially with, like, I didn't want to. I realized what I previously said, having like no knowledge on this kind of thing would be like kind of, you know, you don't really want to just be jumping in without thinking about it. So it's like I should probably stop to think about what I'm doing. You get you a little bit. I'm good. I appreciate the offer, but I will be over here. You should be able to IP ban someone on YouTube. That would solve all of these issues. You could IP block someone. I wouldn't have to do this. I'm leaking onto down with the wrong label. Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I know nothing about this. I know nothing about squat. And I never actively go out of the way to. for the moment. Yeah. Let's how about we move away from this, because I feel like we're straying into. I feel like I've been walking on coals the whole time. This whole conversation. Like doing the pull, like the collar tug, like that. Yeah. The whole time. It's like, what? All right. Think. It's like, at Grok, what do I do? I think it's something to bring it. I think it's something to bring up that I can't remember. We could talk about that. Fucking Hasbin Hotel ended again. Oh, I broke YouTube now. So Black Ops 7 was certainly a game. I saw the fucking final fight in full length. What is this classical music? It's the Fontaine world music from Genshin. It's just the fucking Fontaine. I can switch it if you like. Genshin Impact. Black. Yeah, it was it that fucking final fight looks like if you ever played Lego Marvel, it's like the fucking Galactus fight. It looks like the fucking Galactus fight from Lego Marvel. It looked like a Skibidi toilet video. I watched a playthrough. It wasn't the final fight. This is the third time they fucked up a sequel to Black Ops 2. Also, I just want to say, Zenless absolutely did it first, because they literally just made the Miasma plant boss from Zenless. Or the Miasma cultist. Like, down to the color and aesthetic, they just did the Miasma cultist from the latest couple versions. And then Grok to the rest of the... They used the fucking Ghibli filter. Or Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli, I don't care. They used that fucking AI, like, piss generator for the whole... Hey Grok, what the fuck is Black Ops 7? Yeah, no. Thank God Halo's updated. Let's take the run. Welcome inside, Bob. How's your night today been going? It's a pleasure to see you. Finally, a face that isn't yelling slurs. Welcome in. By the way, I did report that IP. I figured out I can absolutely report the IP address, and I reported them for... Well, I think if I say it, it won't come true. But, Oh, that's bad, too. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's a good one, though. You kidding? Oh, Oh, that would be hate speech or excessive gore. Why is that a category? Why was that one category? Hate speech and excessive gore is a single category. Will it fall under hate speech harassment? I don't know, I did both. I also have a specific rule about, specific chat rule about the, how it's not necessarily kids content, but like to note that they're probably, it's the internet, there will probably be minors in the chat. That is in the rule. I'm not an adult creator, but it's not a, like, you know. So technically it'd also fall under child abuse. So we'll see which one of those stick. Would it fall under hate speech harassment? Both. It's harassment via hate speech. What was it? Oh, right. This is going to be, I was hoping I could make just a good soul key art type thing. Or like promo art type, you know, image, and then use that as like a, then also like crop it in for a profile picture, all that kind of stuff. New soul, remember? I forgot to explain what I was doing. But new soul. I'm just doing editing video for commission. You do that? Maybe after this you could tell me your rates. you could tell me the rates. Google Slides is not an editing platform. What rates? Payment rates for commissions. to edit things. Will bang energy be in the PvP? Maybe. Nondescript bang energy. Soul energy. AI soul. Yeah, but anyway, they're charging $70 for this fucking Call of Duty game. I'm just gonna play. I'm so glad Halo Infinite decided they're gonna release their awesome cool their We're Awesome and Cool update. Like 2 days ago. It's a pretty low. It used to be $5 back. $5 black and white, now it's $7. That's... I feel like you're selling yourself a little short. You could easily not bring that up to like. If you're like... better than someone we know. Okay. We don't need to throw him under the bus every time. Don't need to throw her under the bus every single time it comes up. 100 Robux. Yeah. I picture that fucking little guy. I picture that little fucking flying elephant thing from Star Wars. You drive a hard bargain. I feel in money. You know that weird little fucking Watto. Like discount Watto. Not saying names. We already hurt their livelihood. No need to dig. No need to bury them deeper. They really should. They get it though. It's not like we're really a giant creator starting a harassment campaign. Because it's so much more enjoyable than learning for every 4 if I'm lucky hours a day and every day, including Saturday. Oh, 4 hours a day every day. Yeah, that'd be. But it definitely like serve you later on in life. I wouldn't know yet because I wouldn't know yet because I'm still in the middle of a studio arts degree. But supposedly the payoff will be good. For you, not for me. My course is especially the performing arts. I don't know. I want to try everything. Oh, you don't want to be in fine arts? Oh. Oh. Nah, go for it though. Just be careful because the money racks up. You're switching around. Because especially if you start taking classes that don't transfer between degree programs. Or start getting out of your... I'd say scheduling. Yeah, my schedule is not going to be great coming up to the winter here. I don't know if I could... It's going to be back to like, I don't know if I should stream during it. Because I didn't during my first semester. For my... And I don't know if I want... I don't know. Because it's bad. Like, there's not a good day for streaming during the week. Because I think Tuesday, I got like 1 to like 10. Some bullshit like that. Then like a 6 to 10, and then like a 2 to 5. It's like, it's not. I don't. It's not good. It's a lot. So Coach is like, yeah, but you're only there for those 3 days. So. And then, but then you also have to pay like $10,000 for a like middle of the road kind of school. Don't even get me started on private school. Or like specific schools. Specialty schools, I guess. What are they called? I think they're like specialty schools. I don't like what I've done thus far. Let me try refining this. Let me try refining this a little bit. Especially because I fucked up my liner layer and don't know how to fix it. Or don't want to go back and... Something's brutal, even if it's free. Does add pressure for the guards mentally? Yeah. I didn't sleep for almost 3 days straight. I mean, I do that too, just not from school. just because I'm a little fucking crazy. I'm a little fucking crazy. The 2 high school classes and then going to college. You should still try. Especially if you can get to community for free. Because a lot of community colleges kind of do that now. Especially in the good old US of A. Medical reasons. I mean, you do online college. This really is my say I need help. I enjoy the challenge. Yeah, I mean, I can't fault you. 2 different worlds we're from, so. Just the souls like in school. I mean, it's not the furthest off. You're not far off. It's like, quick, use the iframes to dodge at this discussion board. Sorry if I triggered anyone in the chat who's currently not in class. Quick, the deadline's coming. Quick, you were assigned to do a group quick, you were just assigned to a group thing, and the one person in the group dropped out of the class and went to the military. This is based on a true story. This hypothetical is based on a true story. I don't know why they still make you do group projects when like it's every man for they explicitly make it every man for themselves. I don't know why they still do group projects. Doesn't make sense. It never, and then we kept having to do it too, especially for your generals. If you can knock out as many of your generals in high school as you can, then absolutely go for it. Every single dual enrollment opportunity you can get, it's so much easier than just taking the class. Even then, you're still gonna be stuck like taking like some like weird fuck classes for your generals, but if you can get out of as many as you can. And also, it's mostly free if you do it in high school. And you could save on a full, like... yeah, but it was specifically for those subjects. But, like, don't make me do a group project in... I will say though, college is what doing college art is what made me hate the art world. because you get exposed to like actual like actual artists people, like museum and like exhibition type artists or exhibit, not exhibit. What the fuck did I say? Was it? Did I find the right word and just forgot what word it is? I don't know. I'm too tired for this. You find like you get exposed to those kind of artists, and they're crazy. Like I've never wanted to hate something more than being in a room with, like, there maybe hate something I do on a daily basis more. I'll probably doing it like because I don't like doing something. I just don't do it now. I'm 5 or 6 classes. I mean, depending on what school you go to, because for me, full time is only 3. Your full time limit is just dependent on where you go. Because like I was part timing with 4 classes at my previous institution. Yeah, maybe that's how they get you. That's another thing somebody stopped. Almost everyone in my class is so pretentious and technically better than me. Yeah, for me, oh god, no, it was the people. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. The people who'd show up, who'd intentionally show up fashionably. I had a fucking traditional art class. It covered like drawing and painting basics. Like it was the entry level for those. It was the smelliest, most awful environment to be in. They put up, yeah, they pull up in a suit, fashionably late. Or like a trench coat and like Matrix glasses. While listening to Asmongold. Like, to learn how to min-max their lifestyle. And then you'd know it's all bullshit because you do something completely fucking stupid and you're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done, but I mean, I guess this is how I'm supposed to get the grade. And they're like, this is such beauty in it. There was one, it was like one of the first things we did where I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. This is so stupid. I don't even care. I'm just literally following the blueprint verbatim. And then it's all like, all right, put your thing up on the board so we can, or let's put your thing up so we can discuss it. And the pretentious dickhead stands up, unfurrows his trench coat, slicks back his fucking Nosferatu fucking stroking his goatee, walks and goes, the creator this must have had a twisted and devilish mind. Notice this frantic and disturbed imagery. Like they're dealing with some sort of psychological oppression. And it was my thing where I'm like, just like, this is a bunch of dumb bullshit. Look at this. Like, okay, well clearly it's bullshit if this is what qualifies as like the devilish extremity. Like, I caramba. It's like, where's the other people who are just like, just not be weird. Stop. Don't. If you're in a social setting, don't be weird. Please. And I'm switching that back. Just because I saw all the good signs, maybe? Yeah, we'll see. Let's see how it works. How dare you, frankly. Deleted the message I was writing. Fuck you. I win. Yeah, because we don't... let's see. Show me what you really want to be. You know, I recently started rewatch. I forgot how funny of a streamer Otto is. Like, she sometimes does live streams, and it's the funniest fucking, like, it's so good. Who? Japanese punk singer or alternative singer Otto. She does live streams sometimes because she's like 20. But they're so good. They're so fucking funny. Because first off, how can like close to if not the #1 singer in Japan have a computer that have like a laptop from you can afford a better laptop. Like, dog, you don't, because here's a fucking my favorite auto clip ever. Audience will not that. It's her play. It's the most asinine visual I've ever seen of just 3 frames a second Minecraft. It's like blurry and fucking like freezing out every 10 seconds. And her just trying to remember her own lyrics. Like, just like singing. Just try to sing super fast, but not like remembering what she said. Or singing the fucking Ume Musume. God, that one was great because it's just the epitome of just like it's just fucking freezing and crashing. It's just Umitashi, Umapoi, Umapoi. This one's culture oppressor would be like the most outlandish thing. Would be so obnoxious. Look at me. Oh. That's bad. I had skipped out an entire school because they advocated for. They had an AI art class as part of their art program. I skipped out an entire school for that. Yeah, professors are very... There's like a rate my professor thing that actually comes in handy sometimes. I never use it because I always am stuck with the scraps. I always have problems. So I'm always stuck with whatever's left, but... If the opportunity strikes, using that rate my professor thing is a good tool. And it's not just being mean, like... It's not just being mean, like, genuinely. Although, I don't know if it's just for US school. I don't know if people outside the US use rate my professor. Oh, okay. So it is. I didn't know if it was like a mean, like, Facebook, like, rate, like, women rate type people who made it. Like, the people who made, like, the rate the college girl website. That was just gross and awful. Is that at Harvard? That sounds like a thing that'd be at Harvard. I do rate the professor well, like, it's very... That's good. Let people know who they take. Student evaluation or something. Oh. Yeah, for us it's called Pick My Ride. It's got that kind of name, though. It's got that kind of name, though, doesn't it? How do I hold... How am I... Okay, this is just... do I see the... I'm doing this. Yeah, you'd see the thumb going up. Yes. If you're confused about hands, just hold up your hand. Advice for the day. Hold up your hand and stare at it for a little bit. You'll get it. You'll get it eventually. No, it doesn't fold over the pen, though. Just be... Who is Vance Go? That college I vaguely remember. I don't fucking know. There's feedback from students and rating on. Oh, see, ours, the teacher never knows. You just put pictures of them on the internet and make fun of them. The teacher never finds out. Or ideally isn't supposed to. Make a separate layer for the eye. I'm thinking about going back and redoing, because the eyes on this are still sketch layers. I'm thinking about keeping them not as, like, I guess, like, evenly shaped, sort of. I like having them being narrower. It just makes them look more serious, but... It just makes them look more serious, but, I might redo them. Let's go, Vance Go's a nice person. Yeah, I remember my fucking community college experience was like a... All the teachers had like 1-star reviews. All the teachers I had. The glasses only cover like a fifth of the eye. Yeah, it was a work in progress. I do want to see if I could do little earrings, though. I love the sketchy line art. Well, I'm not keeping... It's easier for filling in color spaces. And let me get an example. Because a lot of the time, I just get rid of the line art in general. Here's something I was working on yesterday when I was having a migraine. I was having a fucking deathly migraine. I usually just end up taking out the line art. Let the colors do the talking. Stay tuned, I recorded this one. Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. Whichever day you want. You on the screen. I'm talking to you. The camera doesn't like when I do that. Like putting outlines on my 3D models. Yeah, that's cool. That's like an aesthetic. That's something you see in a lot of like retro model. They're like it's so retro type looking models, like the PS1 people do a lot of that. See if I just maybe tackle this like I do the regular model. It's like 1/3 pure black. Yeah, welcome to my world. Look at this fucker. Welcome to my world. Half of him is invisible. I literally had to make a black and white version to tell what's going on. It just adds for emotion energy more. Yeah, I get you. I get what you mean. I take a lot of inspiration from like Haru Itagaki type shit where it's like where you just say fuck it, we ball till something works out. That's why my coloring skills are subpar. Or possibly why my coloring skills are subpar. Neither here or there. The jury's still out on that one. For whether what I baby looks like absolute dog shit. This YouTuber sleep snore, not 3. Haru Itagaki, yeah. I own not all of her books because I'm not reading Sonda. I'm not reading Sonda. But I own all the ones that aren't Sonda. Even the really weird, super graphic, weird one-shot that she made that probably should have a higher age rating than it does. That ends up display tablet on the tablet. Oh, display tablet. Display tablet all the way. I've used both, and I came from doing traditional art until recently. Like, I'm still a recent member of the Digital Art Club. And it really keeps, like, it really takes away a degree. It really takes away the separation between the two to have a display tablet. But I guess I'm not too much of a newbie anymore, because this is my second display tablet. I'm not even using my first one still. Which, to be fair, I did fuck up the first one a lot. Both of them, yeah. Yeah. I think that's, I don't know, here in America, we call it drip drip. Which sounds, it's gross, right? Like, it's not just me, it's like, it was like, call it what we call it, it's called, if you want to buy it, it's called drip drip. God, don't read it. Don't read it. It's like the one thing I have to like just keep in the corner. Drip drip. No, drip drip. Same word twice. It's because Haru Itagaki's a gross individual. I've come to realize that she's just kind of gross. She's just really fucking gross. Oh, God. The one show is something the Chainsaw Man author would write. I suggested to read to my friend. Yeah, it's like a weird attempt at romance that ends up being like perfectly good, that ends up becoming like a justification for arrow aceness. It's so fucking gross. Like some Sonda fans are so questionable. Did you see her? I forgot what her new manga is called. One where it's like half Beastars, half Sonda. Like you split the. It's like you got a half and half pizza, but it's half Beastars, half Sonda. Where like her dog insert has sex with herself insert. Like it's really fucking gross. I think so. Because she posts pictures of her dog and then started posting panels from that manga. And it's like, why would you do this? Or the ghost one. Oh, the ghost one where they took that they took the scene from Ghostbusters where for lack of a better term, the ghost Pleasures Dan Aykroyd. They just took that she just took that concept as a challenge. It's, I don't know how she gets away with it. It's like not labeled as anything. Like, it's just, what scene? It's from the first one. It's from the first Ghostbusters where the ghost pleasures Dan Aykroyd. It's really fucking stupid. She can't keep getting away with this. No. I mean, what would you expect from the daughter of Baki? The daughter of Baki Hamda. Like, imagine you grew up a Baki Hamda. What your art would look like. At the very least, the Beastars manga and Beast Complex manga are quite good. Beastars was the most normal thing she's ever made, yes. I don't know what the fuck her weird magical girl Santa Claus... I don't know what Sanda's about. I'm just not gonna read it. I don't know what it's about. What the hell? I don't know. There was a one-shot that was like the inspiration at the end of Drip Drip, and it's like, that's a series, alright. That's got an anime adaptation. At least the anime for Sanda is much better than Beastars. Which again, Beastars Season 1 and 2 are not the worst. Beastars Season 3 is pretty bad. What is that person's face? Why is that person's face like 1/3 of her entire... What? 1/3 of her entire face? Sanda has a great book if you want to know what's going to happen next. Yeah, I keep hearing it's great. I just, like, out of principle, like... I don't want to touch it. Perfect. Thank you, New Soul, for being 8 octaves darker than current Soul. To where I gotta hold it like this to get anything done. Alright, what color would a jacket be? Would it still be gray, you think? I think a gray something. You don't want to look, but you gotta do it. Not even if you think back, Beastars also, the Beastars manga, they cut a lot of it out of the anime. Was kind of fucking weird. It was also pretty weird. Like when you think back, the manga got a little fucking weird, and they cut out a lot. I'm sad Season 3 is so butchered. You miss out on some great scenes because they fucking cut out everything that wasn't hype moments in Aura. One of the people on the cover of Sanda's face takes up most of her head. Yeah, Season 3 is too rushed. It looks like X-Arm half the time. I was so upset with how it came out. It looks like X-Arm. Can't wait to watch the lockpicking scene. Oh, I have some bad news for you. Well, I found again the it looks like would it not have been easier for Season 3 to make another 3D model for their fucking self-insert OC that they have just floating around the season for the self-insert plotline? Also, they could have just gave Lewis a normal prosthetic. Maybe that's where all the budget went. So they gave him a fucking like Halo Infinite prosthetic in the anime. This dude Dustin. It looks like Dustin Elysian Town. Sorry, you fucking killed me with that. Oh, Dust. The guard in the final boss. It looks like the cutscene. It's like the fucking trailer for the movie. No, the animation isn't that good. At least not season 3. Although it is kind of funny, seeing as that like we can't do Paru Itagaki's art style in 2D, and then they come up with Sanda, where it's like Sanda looks great because it's so fucking weird. It's like One Piece, but their mouths are like regular. Welcome back, Brooklyn Hines. Sanda looks so fucking weird, but it like I love the way the animation looks. I'm just not gonna watch it. Miss me? Bet you did. Oh, speaking of shit coming out, just watched the Frieren trailer. Frieren season 2. It's coming back. It's back again. I'm glad I didn't start buying the manga because I don't think I would have been caught up by now. Or keep buying the manga because I bought the first box set. I just realize your outfit's different. Yeah, I'm just wearing my regular shirt. I'm sick. I can't have dressed up. Can't have fully dressed up. The only thing I was worried about with season 2 of Frieren is that they switched animation studios. Like they just full stop switched studios. And I mean it doesn't. The thing is, Wit's art style is so like unique. Or not unique, but like it's so like distinctive. And it's switching the Madhouse. Have you ever seen Overlord? Which, I'm sorry, but Overlord looks like it's animated in Gmod half the time. Half the time, Overlord is animated in Gmod, and you cannot convince me otherwise. But apart from Stark's face being super tiny for some reason in all the shots of him, it does not look different. It looks about of the same quality, so I'm no longer worried. Except that Shark looks a little dumb. From a reliable source, Tenor. It looks so goofy half the time. Because they just use CG model. They use CG models, but like it's not well. So it just looks like fucking Gmod. It looks like because there'll just be a character standing there and waving around in 3D, and then lightning.jpg appears on the screen, and then all the enemies are dead. Because there's no stakes in Overlord. I don't like Overlord. If you can't tell, I don't like Overlord. I want 400 season of X-Arm. It's so stupid. They put out a public call to action from Ruby after putting out the trailer for X-Arm. Once again, it looks like those two characters from Dust. Yeah, the Beastars season 1 and 2, the CGI looks perfectly fine. The best anime CGI was fucking Dragon Ball Super. Or Dragon Ball Super movie. Not Dragon Ball Super in general. Don't give... Do not misconstrue. Dragon Ball Super CGI looked like hot ass. Dragon Ball Super Dragon Ball Super Superhero was the best anime CGI. There's a new Critical Role show coming out soon. I think it's already airing because it's the because Mighty 9 I think is already airing. Wasn't Attack on Titan final season? I didn't know they use CGI prominently in Attack on Titan final season. I just know that Superhero was a fully CGI movie. I just thought, yeah, they had the best CGI. We're so off from the first episode. Well, let me make fun of Dragon Ball real quick. So there in 2013 in 2013 it's one of my favorite like Dragon Ball things, but the Battle of Gods movie. You love it to death. But like it cuts to a CGI fight in the ripe year of 2013. It looks like a fucking mobile game. It looks like the mobile game. Not to mention the colors were so jank in this era of Dragon Ball. The colors looked so stupid. Like it looked bad. That's from the anime. That's from the movie. That's from Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. What is that? Oh shit. It exploded. This is, what do you mean it's Goku? What are we talking about? It looks like the Fortnite model, actually. Actually, it looks like the stupid... It looks like the Fortnite model. And I should know because I own Goku Fortnite. Which, it's weird that Goku looks so stupid, but Goku Black looks spot on. It took up the whole screen. It's because the neck is super long and the shoulders are dead. The shoulder, there's no, like, he's super narrow. The thing is, he looks fine in his other form when his face isn't like that. Like, he looks fine. Vegeta also looks fucked up. Not gonna lie, Vegeta also looks fucked up. They fucked up his Vegeta. Yeah, but Goku Black looks fine in Fortnite. I don't know how they did it. I'm unsure how they made this. But like like these were literally made like 3 months apart. Like where did we go wrong? And they just retexture one for both. I'm pretty sure that's what they did, and it just looks better. I don't know how Goku looks worse. It is not because of the key art. The key art for Goku looks worse than the image I have on the screen. The key art image for Goku looks worse. Vegeta also looks stupid. Because his hair is giant for some reason. The other one looks respectable. I like Goku Black. He's a good addition. He's a good addition. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't know what went wrong in that movie. That movie, then fucking Resurrection F, which, to be fair, Resurrection F is just an awful, awful movie. To be fair, Resurrection F is just bad. But, cut him some slack. It was a shitty movie to begin with. But, CGI did not improve for that movie either. And the colors got worse. It looked even more like a highlighter. My favorite character is Woku. Yeah, it's love being a Dragon Ball fan. Also, Dragon Ball's never coming back because they're in that stupid rights dispute for years. So don't worry if you're a Dragon Ball fan. You can go fuck yourself because we're never seeing the light of day. Super with a new word. I look it up to make sure it's not a slur. Honestly, same. You don't just want to be. You say something a little weird. When my brother's likes Dragon Ball. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for your loss. There's a purple cat involved. He's my favorite character by far none. Come on now. Don't be disrespecting the main villain of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, Beerus. Beerus. I fucking forgot it was a I went to go click back and he's the bad guy for that movie, and then he just kind of joins the main cast because of how popular he was. Sometimes you say a slur. Is it Sherma? Do I have to take him off the screen? Did he get canceled? I forgot. So after those, when they started making Dragon Ball Super proper, one of the things that they did was to like canonize the movies, I guess. Was just to was that they'd made like an episodic recap of the movies on the budget of 2 sticks and a rock, and I forgot this was a real image from a real episode. Because I forgot that Beer's face used to be my profile picture. This fucking Beerus face. He looks so dumb. So, this is from one of the first episodes too. Hold on, so we're gonna. This is gonna be me. This is gonna be me. This is gonna be me. You look so dirty. I love it. Yeah, it was made on the budget of 2 sticks and a rock. Was these first couple episodes? He's great. His Fortnite model also looks stupid. His Fortnite model also looks dumb as fuck. Because there's never been a good 3D model of it. All the 3D models of him look weird in their own way. Okay. Is there a high poly Beerus head? Because he's the greatest. Yeah, his front end also looks dumb as fuck. They keep giving these bulbous ass eyes for no reason. I think I think he looks good in the movie. I think he also looks good in the movie and then the game that came after. Why is he so ears? So he can hear you. How else is he gonna hear you? The other thing about the movie and the game is that they made him super dark purple. For some reason, he's just like inexplicably like 8 shades darker than any other version, than any other like adaptation of him. Like he looks like he's like this color, but purple instead of blue. Like it's so weird. He went on vacation and got a tan. How many villains are in Dragon Ball? A lot of them. There's a lot. Some of them aren't even super characters. Some of them aren't even like super powered characters. One of them is literally just a predator. 2 of them are predators, or just literally a predator. Although one's a main villain and one's not a main villain. One of them's a racist caricature. And you'll never know which one. You'll never guess which one. The new character I've never heard before. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Should I prove how much of a real Dragon Ball fan I am and try to name them? And hopefully not forget any. If I forget one, it's from original Dragon Ball. No one's ever seen it. So. Let's see. Is Goku purple a thing? No. No, you get Goku black and nothing else. Oh, you like Dragon Balls? Name every Dragon Ball. Let's see. So there's the Pilaf gang. They're the first ones. I don't know if you count Krillin as a main... He's a main antagonist. He's not a main villain. I guess they never said main. So, let's see. Pilaf gang? Krillin, Yamcha, Tien Chaozu, Tao, who are the other fucking... The crane guy? General Blue? He's the child predator. Blonde Ginger? What the fuck? Let's see. Commander Red. Is he Lieutenant Black? I don't even like saying it. Whatever status, his name happens to be Black. Don't look him up. Don't look him up because he's definitely a racist caricature. From what I remember. I might be remembering him worse than he was though, so let's just not look him up. Tambourine? Piccolo. King Piccolo. Piccolo Jr. Manwolf? This Manwolf counts. We'll count Manwolf. Devil Man? Man wolf. Yeah, he's a wolf that under moonlight becomes a man. Never heard of that? What do you mean he's man wolf? He was Yamcha's main rival. Just a reverse werewolf, yeah. His name's Man Wolf. Oh, there was a boss rabbit. Oolong. The original Dragon Ball gets a little fucking weird. He was also a child predator. That's not. I gotta rewatch. This feels like it'd be JoJo. No, JoJo would have. I would be taking a cigarette break after every name. Because JoJo's is like, Blueford and Tarukas. I'd only ever say the dub names. This is Filthy Axe at a reasonable price. This is Father Enrico Pucci. This is Bonnie, Chica, Blasted Pancake, Low Income Ballad, Weather Forecast. Okay, what was I thought? Where was I on? I was on Boss Rabbit. Oolong. Oh, fun fact, the reason Wolfman becomes a villain is because Master Roshi blows up the moon, so then Man Wolf can't become a man again. He's stuck as a wolf. He blows up the moon after they put Boss Rabbit on the moon, by the way. They trap Boss Rabbit on the moon, and then in a later arc, they blow it up 3 times. He's like the Penny Plunderer, where he's just canonically in hell. My favorite JoJo's character is Jesus. And that's not even a wrong point. There is absolutely an official drawing of Jesus in the JoJo art style. You blow it up 3 times. Because you blow it up, it came back. You blow it up again. Came back again. See, because death is of no consequence in Dragon Ball. Moon is included. Moon is immortal. No, Moon is very mortal. Because he didn't admit it. Maybe I made me love Jesus. Did you like fucking the whole... Oh yeah, speaking of JoJo villains, Ride the Rainbow. He communes with Jesus because he's autistic. So he's able to commune with Jesus. Which is real. That's real. That's not offensive. That's real. That's a real plot point. If he has autism, he can communicate with Jesus. They say that. They say that. Did I hear that right? Yes, and they say it in the manga. That's why he's able to commute. That's why Funny Valentine hires him. Because he can talk to Jesus because he's autistic. And then Johnny can talk to Jesus because he's in a wheelchair. So it evens out. It's like when they introduced Ironmonger in Iron Man 1 where they had the same but different powers. This is getting worse the more I talk about it. I'm having a great time. The more I mention it, the worse it gets. It gets wilder? Yeah, because you got Weka people. That's the character's name, not the stand name. Weka Peepo, Tomb with a Boom. We haven't even hit Dragon Ball Z yet. In the other conversation. We didn't even hit Dragon Ball Z. I was trying to remember all the Dragon Ball characters. The Sexist Mountain. This is a real Dragon Ball character. You can look it up. You can look up Mount No Women, or whatever the fuck it's called. The sexist mountain. Yeah, it's a mountain that kills women. It's a mountain. If it sees a woman on the mountain, it throws off to women at high velocity. With high velocity winds. That's a good understatement. My favorite Dragon Ball character is Chaos Boss Fight and Scavenger characters. We're getting there. Okay, now in Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo again. Piccolo Jr. again, actually, not Piccolo. Oh, this one gets fun. Dr. Wheelo, Raditz, Vegeta, Nappa, the Bug Planet, the fake Namekians, Frieza, the Doria and Zarbon. Who, if you thought about all these racist caricatures and were like, I don't feel represented enough, Zarbon is a gay stereotype. So don't worry, all the bases are covered. Raccoon, Jace, Berter, Ginyu, Goldo. Kui. Or is his name Kui? Is it Pui and Kui, or is it Pui and Kui? I don't fucking remember these stupid Vegeta villains. These characters are fucking Vegeta villains. I don't care. So anyway, yeah, Pui and the other one. Trying to stay in order a little bit. Garlic Jr., the Spice Boys. Twice, count them in twice. Plumpkin. What the fuck was his name? Lord Slug. Whatever the fuck Lord Slug's knockoff Frieza Force was. They also had a gay stereotype, if you want to be more represented. You have, shit. No, I could keep on going. Cooler. Salza. The other ones, are Cooler's Armored Squadron, which you guessed it, is another Frieza Force knockoff. As with most of the characters we're discussing today, another Frieza Force knockoff. So yes, there's another gay stereotype. Salsa's got a lightsaber. Did I mention that? Oh, there's also the Frieza Force knockoff Dr. Wheelo has. They also have a gay stereotype. I'm gonna mention it every time. Every time there's a gay stereotype on the team, I'm mentioning it. Let's see. That makes 4. It's all the same, because they use the same, character archetypes. That's why I keep saying Frieza Force knockoff, because they introduced the, Zarbon, Dodoria, Kui, or whatever. And then they just keep on using those same characters over and over again. And just making them look different. Legally distinct versions of their own characters. I already said Garlic Jr. twice. So that counts as both. Robo-Tao. Is it like Dust has been? No, it's not as stereotype as that. That's worse. Hotel has worse characterization than all the things we've discussed thus far, including the racist things. Including the racist stereotypes are not as bad as they're not as bad as Hotel. I just need to make this lighter. I'm sorry, but Marketing Soul has to be a lighter blue. I can't take this. This is upsetting me. Model Soul can be dark blue all the live long day, but Marketing Soul has to be light blue. It got so much worse. You don't even know. It got so much worse. That season 2 sucked it. So much more ass. I love the black interview with it. Because he was pitched as white, but she made him black to combat controversy. But this one was my favorite that I learned today. So chat, could you tell? This is supposed to be a woman of color? This is supposed to be a black woman? Could you tell? Could you tell this? Could you tell this? Jesus Christ. Okay, enough of that. Could she not have just made a black character? No, she can't. She could only make the same 2 characters over and over. That's the fucking biggest knife to the face of the entire series, that she just makes the same fucking character 1,000 times. Tell me you're trolling. Nope. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the image I'm looking for. Where they put all of the human designs up against each other and you literally can't tell any of them. If you didn't know beforehand going in, you cannot tell them apart. And it's like, it is actually fucking awful. I can't find the image, so you're just gonna have to do your own research. I'm also going to run to the bathroom real quick. Lister, make sure the chat doesn't explode. I am back. How could it get worse than the first season? Well, the first season, at least like the animation didn't look the worst. The second season looks like the fucking Verbal Ace version. you start actually like having the focus up and stare at the animation for season 2, it looks like the Verbal Ace video. It like is actually awful. The one redeeming quality is they put Zach Hadel in there, and he wrote, and he very much obviously wrote his own dialogue for his cameo. So there is one good episode, and it is exclusively because Zach, creator of Smiling Friends Hadel, just yelling random bullshit. I remember seeing a post about it. I think the first thing he's like yelling at a slot machine. He's like, I just wasted my hell mortgage for my hell house. Fuck. Just ripping the top of his lung. Yeah. Am I gay? I'm not gay, right? I'm not gay, am I? My hell mortgage on my hell house. Fuck. Still not any background noise are working. It's still not good. None of it's good. This is not the way at the house husband anyway. It would have been Static Boy. How's your entertainment going? Yeah, but at least that's like more respectable than like a 3-lane video. Which that's what it was. It looked like a 3-lane video. That's what it looks like, a 3-lane video and a half of like the shot. By the way, in the Dragon Ball conversation, we haven't even gotten to the 90s yet in terms of like time frame of villains. We haven't even hit the 90s yet. Because I've just been naming every stupid character. Every dumb fucking filler character. It even doesn't work for me. It's bad. Swear word, please laugh. Yeah, there were in about 30 seconds of a speech from the season 2 villain, there were more swear words than there were, I think, 17 fucks in 30 seconds. Yeah, it's adult content made for, it's like edgy adult animation made for kids. It's the weirdest like marketing tactic. By the way, just wanted you all to know the creator's pushing like, it's like the creator's like 33. So imagine a grown-ass adult woman. It's like, yes, this is good. I will sell a poster that says no consent, no problem. Which is a real thing they're selling. They sold, or I will sell this awful out of touch poster. She never outgrew her Tumblr face. Nah. Yeah. She's 30, what? 33. Getting close to 40. Dog, that shit ain't never coming back. Which also had the same design problems that the only reason you could skip by it was Zoophobia is because it's fucking Zoophobia. It's not a multi-million-dollar IP. The reason you can skirt past a lot of these mistakes in Zoophobia. It was basically just a Tumblr block. Oh god, dude. Thank you. Oh, did you see they made a $100 Lego set of the evil ass rape building that you can buy on their website? You could buy this. You could buy like, you could buy the what? You could buy the Sex Pest's house for $100, and it's like a knockoff Lego set, like a Temu Lego set. I'd rather watch Hellraiser for approximately that. Oh, and that's wasn't written. It wasn't written mostly by Vizzy. It was because Vizzy's character. Oh my! Yeah, exactly. It's a big tower for the. It's the evil ass rape building. You could own your own. You could own your very own evil ass rape building. My favorite character arc is the one guy who learns how to be misogynistic, and it's a good thing. That's my favorite character arc. is he is he uses the power of his father's misogyny to tame a woman. It's a real element in the finale as a big triumphant moment. It is in a musical number. It is in a musical number. Yeah, you got your misogyny rep. Also, what the? Also, like, not to. There's much bigger nits to pick, but what? I don't think Vivian Madrano knows what a sin is. I don't think she knows what I don't think she knows what like a moral crime is. Like the whole concept of her show, I don't think she understands it. Because my favorite one is the snake guy was in hell because he saw Jack the Ripper. He saw someone who would do a murder. And that's why he's in hell. He witnessed Jack the Ripper. Being in his presence made him go to hell. Being in telescope distance of Jack the Ripper made him go to hell. He saw him do a murder. I think he saw him, to be fair, no, not to be fair, because that's still not a sin. I think he saw him going to do a murder, but I don't think he actually saw the murder. But even if he did, that's a dumb fucking reason. Stupid reason. That's dumb as hell. What do you mean if you see someone die, that means you're helping? Like, has a lot of horrible implications for how this person thinks, or how the writer of this thinks. That is not great implications. If you see someone die, then you're a murderer, then you go to hell. But I don't think that's how that. I don't think that's how that works. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, future Android 17. Future Android 18. Android 19. Android 20. Android 17. Android 18. Oh, the dinosaur. I don't think that's not a villain, though. That's just the dinosaur. Cell. Imperfect cell. Semi-perfect cell. Larva cell. Perfect cell. Cell Junior. Cell Saga is very concise. Cell Saga is very concise. That's what I'm going to say. I don't even know what the like what I don't understand any of it. Oh my, Imperfect Cell and Perfect Cell are cool names. Yeah, I think Imperfect Cell is easily my favorite. He looks menacing as fuck. Cause he's the weird fucking bug one. I'm not gonna say this is a racist caricature. Or Semi-Perfect Cell is a bit from Toriyama's art style, you could consider it. He's on thin ice. Toriyama's on thin ice with that middle one. With the way he draws Mr. Popo Mr. Popo the genie. From the way he drew Mr. Popo the genie, he's on thin ice with Semi-Perfect Cell. Mr. Popo the genie still shows up in 2025. Mr. Popo the genie's still in it. Oh, he got the DreamWorks smirk. The one looks like he's a mustache. It's just oh yeah, because I see. The bug one though is the best one. Because he's a horror villain. He's a horror villain in a shonen world. He's a weird fucked up bug thing with a tail that drinks people. You hit the danger zone in the middle. Yeah, hold on. It's fine. Dragon Ball's a kid's show, and Mr. Popo's still in it. So I could pull up an image of Mr. Popo. Which, to be fair, in the 4Kids version of Dragon Ball, they made Mr. Popo blue. The Pokemon is super creepy. Because he's introduced in a town that's just that's just a bunch of clothes. Like, it's a town that's completely empty except for a bunch of clothes on the ground. And then it reveals Cell drinking a guy. And it's like, oh, he wiped out this entire town. Well, Cell's not an alien. Cell's built by an old guy. Cell was made by an old guy. So, there's Mr. Popo. Do we, I don't know, see an issue with Popo the genie? Chat? Do we see an issue with Popo the genie? He looks like how Jinx used to look. Which emphasis on used to. It's the same reason they changed Jinx. Popo was not a The reason they changed to Jinx is because of the same reason that Mr. Popo is still do we see? What does he look like now? The same. He never looked any different. He still looks like this. He looks exactly the same. Looks and sounds exactly the same. There's so many plushies. Anyway, just for reference, here's Commander Black. Next to General Blue. Is that fucking General Rildo off to the side? I didn't even see that. Is it Meta Rildo? We'll get to him. We'll get the fucking Metal Rildo. We're not there yet. What is your Halo? Because he's dead. He was killed. Look, because Toriyama was never really in touch with. Was never really in the times. I don't want to be too mean because he's not alive. What even is this franchise? Oh, one of the most successful media franchises of all time. Anyway. Alright, now I gotta look at the two castle drawings. I either go the path back down to Hazbin Hotel or the path down back to Dragon Ball. Both are evil. Oh my god, my favorite is they sing like the Everybody Get Along song at the very end. And all literally just use like thematic CGI lasers to make a big sky beam. However, the Everybody Get Along and Let's Be Friends song, in which show Hazbin Hotel. The Everybody Get Along and Be Friends song. Is that really what you want to be singing when you have your main character giving like a reaffirming smirk to the SA guy? And having the SA guy join along? And also contribute to the giant sky beam? Have you ever seen the Flash CW, like, in the later seasons where they just have the characters hold out their hand and shoot lightning? That's what they did. That's literally what they did. Because everyone just fires CGI lasers with little symbols on them that represent the character. So don't worry, they got the demonic voodoo for Alistair. They made sure to bring it back one last time in case you missed it the first time. Did they kill Yesair? No, he becomes their friend. He joins in and becomes their friend. He sings the We're All Friends Now song. And then shoots a laser beam with a bunch of SA symbols on it to contribute to the contribute to the sky beam. The sky ball. I'm sorry, it's not a sky beam, it's a spirit bomb. They contribute to a spirit bomb. Use the evil ass characters there. That's what it was, though. It was literally the fucking characters there. Holy fuck. It fucking got me. Yeah, it's not good. It's really not good. It's not a great it's not a good message that the evil ass rape guy can even like did like a knowing smirk where it's like, I know you did some bad, but now you can do some good. And then ugh. They still got 2 seasons. Is it 1 or 2 seasons? I don't know how many they're greenlit. I forgot if it was greenlit for 4 or 5. No, that's still... Wait, no, that's 2 or 3. Oh, shit. Yeah, we might be stuck with this for the rest of our life. Medrano might be 50 by the time this show's over. Oh, think of all the merch sales, though. They're making more. Yeah, when they made a deal with Amazon, they got greenlit for like 4 or 5 seasons. You can get a Halloween costume with her. Dude, that's awesome. That kicks ass. I could put it next to my official poster. It says no consent, no problem. With a picture of that guy on it. They really are marketing big. It's not good. Yeah, I can't find the image I'm looking for where it's all of the fucking human designs put together. Where like it all, where it's like where it's very clearly just fucking traced over. Like, traced over all the other ones. And all the results every time I look it up is all fucking Cal art. It's like this fucking like Cal art style. I don't want the fan art because it all immediately looks better. I don't want general. I don't want Commander Black either. I never wanted something less. Should be blinded. Let's go. It's over $14. They made Funko Pops right before Funko went out of business. It was the last thing they made. I think the only human design you could probably guess is the snake guy. Just kind of looks like he has a snake thing, like a snake head. But it would be the other one. These other guys are would be very hard to guess. What the fuck is this wiki? Chad, I've gone down the rabbit hole of things 14-year-olds made. Oh, please. Please. Are you shitting me? Oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever found. Oh my god. Why is it 100 pages long? Share it with the class. Yeah, so someone on a fan wiki, like a Has-Been Hotel like fan forum, made a very creative Photoshop and then a preceding giant fucking thread in character as Michael J. Caboose from Red vs. Blue in the Has-Been Hotel universe. What? They literally fucking photoshopped fucking fan art of the Halo 3 Blue Spartan with a bunch of... Is it a fan wiki? No, it's like a Tumblr forum. Is it in-universe Michael J. Caboose Guide to Has-Been Hotel? Is it just It is regular-ass Caboose. It is regular-ass Caboose. Sure, with the class soul. It's just words. I am not reading Red vs. Blue fan art on stream. Red vs. Blue fan fiction on stream. It was on Space Battles Wiki. I'm more upset that that might just be a Red versus Blue thread that they put Has-Been Hotel on. How dare you sully the real good adults just swearing at each other show. Grown-ass men just... Okay, but they do treat the grown-ass men like grown-ass men in Red versus Blue, though. Like, you know those guys are old. Off rip. I ain't reading all that. What did I say? It's like 1,000 words. It's like the fucking quest for the ink machine, but Michael Jacob. See, the thing is, I thought Hell of a Boss is more outright, like, all of the problems at once. Like, it didn't actively shoot itself in the foot over and over, it just started with a bleeding foot. Especially, I just saw they remade the pilot for Amazon, because that show is also on Amazon for 5 seasons. It became worse when it became fanfic of itself. Yeah. But I feel like the second they started introducing characters, it was the fanfic of itself. The second they introduced a character. But I like Solace. I think his design is the most unique thing Vivian Madrano's ever made. I appreciate his design. I do not appreciate the rest of it. Because boy, especially watch the remake of that pilot. I did. Much like how I watched Has-Been Hotel. Unironically. Sat down and watched it. Watch the remake of that pilot. Because you'll immediately hate Solace again. You'll immediately go, oh, right, that's why this character sucks. That's why this character's poorly written. Or maybe he's not poorly written, but everything around him is? I don't know. Because I was in your boat until I started. It's like, I kind of like this bird thing. It's like, I no longer like this at all. I don't remember what the point was. It's trying really hard to be a good dad. Oh, right, that's where the turning point was. When they made his resolution for his character arc being that he doesn't want to be a good dad, he doesn't want to be a good dad anymore. was very gay for the yeah. The resolution of his character arc is that he'd rather be gay than be a dad. That was the that was the issue. Was that they made that his character arc and then just made him like completely fucking worthless creature. Like a completely just worthless character. He like devolved. He was flanderized in a 10-episode show. From half of the word censor the gay bird. I think the bird dot is writing. Do you? I thought there was some fucking. I remember watching the fucking It's Whatever one where they meet up again or something. Like they get separated because he decided he'd rather be gay than be a dad. And they get separated for months. Months time skip go by, and they reconvene. And the daughter hates him, and says he was never a good dad. Yeah, they literally do that. I just wanted to talk to you. You haven't been talking to me for months. I just want to talk to you. She's like, you're the worst person I've ever met. My actor's not actually British. She's just doing about as good of an accent as Solace, Capricornus, Andromeda. That's with most of the time they do British in that show. They do about as equally as good of an accent as I do. Or Grimm from Hollow Knight. Grimm's a better character, though. Come on. Don't be selling Grimm short. You think about the entire show is the voice performances. You gotta appreciate it. This is such a script. I really don't like Brandon Roger. And they keep fucking putting him in more of the shows. They're like, do you know what this show needs? Brandon Rogers. It'd be like if when they casted Bill Burr in The Mandalorian, and they're like, do you know what the rest of Star Wars needs? Bill Burr. And then they just casted him 100 more times. Yeah, at least Grimm can be at least Grimm's abandoned his children for a reason. At least Hollow Knight writers know when they can portray someone as a piece of shit. The problem with Vin Drama is that every character has to be a sad, redeemable sad boy. No one can just be awful and get treated awfully for it. Because I recently was just having a conversation about I don't know if this is really all that a topic, because I was going to start reading Made in Abyss. I know a bit about Made in Abyss. I also know there's a fan base for Bone Druid. Everybody knows Bone Druid is not a good person. He is not written like a good person. Nobody thinks he's a good person. He doesn't have to be a good person. People can like him as a villain. He doesn't have to be redeemable to be likable. Vivian Madrano's literally just trying to do and make every character fucking Handsome Jack from Borderlands, but trying to make them like a good person also. I really just like, yeah. I hate how he looks jank in every shot he's in because his head's shaped like a fucking banana. So in every shot he looks off model. And am I crazy, or does his model like change every 3 episodes? I feel like what is on model for him changes every 3. Like what his model's supposed to look like changes every 3 episodes. I don't claim to be a character designer either. It's just these are really way too obvious of mistakes to be making. Like I'd never claimed to be an artist. Last time I called myself an artist, I specifically added the word hack to the front. Because I know what I am. But, like, it's so glaring. Who needs morally gray? Yeah. Morally gray or morally bankrupt characters that are just likable. Not every character needs to have a sad fucking origin story. And because of that, like Solace, they got rid of his ult. Like, he has no agency as a character. He is literally nothing. He's literally the stands in the background and cries character. They turned him into like fucking like a Dragon Ball character that's been outpowered, where they just kind of like commentate their character. They say their catchphrase in the background. When something happens, they turn him into like fucking Krillin in the Tournament of Power. It's like, yeah, do it, Goku. Yeah, beat him, Goku. When they need to save on animation budget. I need an anvil. Sorry, I ruined your dreams. They were my dreams too. To be fair, Solace is okay up until the episode where he decides he's going to be gay rather than be a father. I liked Solace up until that point. I will totally stand by that. He's not the greatest character ever. He's not even nearly my favorite bird character ever. Somebody wrote this. Yeah, the spiritual theater kid who's 35 wrote it. And got paid. These are the writers that went on strike. They get paid more. He was in the KFC tier of bird husbands. Yeah, because he immediately took a fucking hard left turn. That's the saddest part. Anyway, can we stop hiring Brandon Rogers? Can we stop hiring Alex Brightman, the fucking stage actor for Beetlejuice? Can we stop, like, he's literally 8 characters for Medrano. He's like half both of the show's cast. Can we take him off the payroll? He's the clown guy. He's the clown clone, clearly, obviously. He's the snake guy. He's the misogyny guy. He's the other misogyny guy. There are more animated YouTube series that are better. Yeah, but this day and age, you gotta look too. Because I will stand by, I don't think Glitch Entertainment has ever been funny. I don't think Glitch has ever had a funny bone in their body. Unless you're in middle school. Which one's the misogyny guy? The Heaven guy, and I think he's the Heaven guy's kid. Who the Heaven guy's what was it? Adam. I don't know how I fucking forgot that. He was Adam, and he's Adam and Abel. I had to look it up. Off the record. I had to look it up. He's Adam and Abel, I think. And the snake. I think he's the egg. he's a lot of characters. He's a lot of the main characters too. Which the misogyny guy's son, his character arc is that he becomes misogynistic. They just do good for any animation community. They do good for the community. I just don't think anything they write is good. I just don't think anything they make is good. I've never heard of Moon. God, there was one animated series I thought was cool. There was some Russian guy made it, but then he stopped posting like 6 years ago. He made like 2 episodes and never posted again. I forgot what the fuck his name was. He did Skyrim animations, and that was cool. Because Skyrim is cool. Anyway, to cap off my thoughts, Vivian Medrano writes like Dustborn. The cap out the Has Been Hotel things, we could pivot to something else. Vivian Medrano is basically just Dustborn. Without government funding. They're a dashboard. And a point. They're the new point. They're the dashboard. Oh, that studio got shut down. Only 2 of the glitch shows I've been interested in. I'm not interested in any of them. It's because I remember glitch from SMG4, so I will never, ever, ever, just out of principle, I don't care if it's good, ever be interested. It can win an Emmy, and I still won't watch it. Because I know those are the fuckers with the SMG4. Maybe we'll see the new Frankenstein. No. I have not. Like the Nintendo Gmod show, yeah. It was Glitch's first thing. They still make it. It's like it's proto Skibbity Toilet. Your SMG4 is their Skibbity Toilet. The new Frankenstein's good. I mean, like, I had no doubt. I had no doubt that it because, like, if you look at who's in it and look at who's making it, like, there's literally nothing that could go wrong. You know, it's taking more from, like, it doesn't lean more to, like, how the Christopher Lee kind of Frankenstein was. A little bit. Yeah, I think I'm only getting it because I saw what the Frankenstein looks like, and he just kind of looked like a guy. he didn't have a big weird head, and he really wasn't like 8 feet tall. He did have a big weird head. Original novel Hammer. That's what it was. It's not a Del Toro. Yeah. His head is proportional to the rest of him. No. They didn't have a man on stilts with a big head trying to be Boris Karloff. I can't wait for 2028 for Del Toro's next movie, Monster Mash. Starring with this Frankenstein and the Shape of Water thing. And the Pan's Labyrinth guy. Only horror movie I watch is the FNAF movie. The second one comes out in a month. No, not even a month. It comes out in like 10 days. I think 15 days exactly. Oh no, FNAF was stupid. It was awesome though. Just really wanted to see Peter's go with me. It's a hard sell. Del Toro is a hard sell. 2 weeks from now, hell yeah. We're waiting every night just to find out at the side. I didn't watch the original Invisible Man movie, that counts. I imagine the production of that movie was funny. Just pulling shit around with a string. Just clocking people in the head with cans on strings and bullshit like that. Anyway, I will absolutely 100% see FNAF 2. It's Scooby-Doo shit. The best part is, he was in the first one. Guess who's playing the other mechanic guy in the second one? Because there was the Springtrap guy, and then there was like his his business partner. Guess who's fucking playing his business partner? Billy from Scream. Yeah, both the Scream killers are playing the business partners. Henry, I don't fucking know FNAF. I don't pay attention. It's both the Scream killers are the rivals. They're the business partners. They're gonna fight. I think it's hilarious that Skeet whatever his name is, I don't remember. I think it's funny how he's just like claimed the Ghostface character and all like crossover stuff. Because he was the voice in Dead by Daylight and Mortal Kombat. He was the only voice. Is it really true that Matt Bat's Toy Bonnie? Yep. His second role in these movies. It's not a cameo this time. This time he's just the robot. Because he was in the first one too. First one too, what is the biggest clusterfuck of a scene? Of just random bullshit that if you were on the internet, it's like a if you know, you know. Like just wild scene. The theory about the Cry Child is reincarnation. The purple guy is like a hologram. That's not good. That's no good. I don't want to entertain that one. There was a because the original map had seemed so fucking funny. Because it's, first off, cuts to a diner. Sparky's Diner. You didn't even need to be a FNAF fan to know that fucking internet thing. To know that was a thing. One of the earliest game theories, I think. One of the earliest FNAF game theories, at the very least. Walks up. Name tag says Ness. And then he throws in an it's just a theory on something that I don't think is correct. It's just a theory. A game theory. So that theory could be debunked in one game engine cutscene, by the way. How are we, since we're debunking game theories, how are we on debunking are the villagers Jewish? How far are we on that one? That one was a real theory, by the way. In case you were curious, that one is real. Are the villagers Jewish? It's a classic. The tale as old as time. The exact person I should have where there's a Matt Pat cameo. Yeah, he's there. Okay, what's worse though? That Map Pack cameo, which was it was cute, or okay, Mr. Beast in the TMNT movie, or Dan TDM and the other Minecraft guy who were in the Minecraft movie. They put him in a cowboy hat. They didn't even have dialogue. No, because how are you going to make a British guy sound like he's wearing a cowboy hat? If you can figure out a solution to that, Mr. Beast. Did you like that? Did you like Mr. Beast's Saudi Arabia funded fucking theme park that he made? That he made in like 3 days with slave labor. Have you seen the Minecraft story? Those were more than cameos. Minecraft story was way more than cameos. They were fucking. They had an entire story arc based on them. Where Remy the Rat was the main character. Imagine Minecraft story mode came out nowadays. Oh, speaking of Telltale, was it Dispatch finally hit its end of Season 1? Dog, I don't know how the fuck Telltale failed. Dispatch did fucking amazing. It did numbers. To be fair, I'm pretty sure it did numbers because the studio was nice and charming and cool. Also, I'm pretty sure that also helped. That it was a good studio that did it. Granted, mostly ex Telltale guys, but that gameplay format at the very least might be back. And also, who knew Jesse Pinkman could voice act? Also, who knew Jacksepticeye could voice act? Also, who knew Moist Critical could voice act? I think the character's been pretty probably up. Also, unlike Has-Been Hotel, I'm throwing them under the bus again. If you lined up all the characters and blacked out all their silhouettes, you could tell who's who. You could tell exactly who's who. Jesse Bigger and BoJack Horseman. I've never seen it, so I didn't know he could act. I didn't even know it was him at first. I had to look it up. Or I saw it. Maybe I saw it in the crowd. Maybe I saw it somewhere else. Yeah, I didn't really watch Moist Critical either. I recently started doing it again because he posts really long, or he's got like a comp channel that's just really long compilations of, like, he's definitely like he's a good kind of guy. I respect him a lot more after hearing about his endeavors. So I just started watching his stuff sometimes. He did an interview with Jesse Pinkman. Aaron Paul. That's what his name is. I gotta stop calling him Jesse Pinkman. He did an interview with Aaron Paul about where they just had a conversation about really cool goofy fella. Yeah, I think the thing that did it for me was like, okay, let me just see a bit. Was he made a public statement. They said he's turning off all ads because he already has enough money. Or he's turning off mid-roll ads because he's like, I got money. You can watch the content. It just watch the content. It's like, you know what? I've never heard of someone doing that. I've never heard of someone who said the words, I have enough money. And then cut off one of their revenue streams. No, my screen was last week about dispatch. Dispatch. Yes, that is true. God, they had the fucking cast of they were doing like audience questions with the cast of Dispatch, and one of the questions was, how did it feel finally getting to work with such a Hunger Games star? And not a single one of them knew what the fuck they were talking about. It was like the real actors and singers who were in it. He's the Bat Dude, right? Yeah, he's the best character. The Bat Dude's fucking... I love 9 to 5 Man Bat. I love Gary V Man Bat. He's not even Gary V. He's just like a crypto bro. Like, no, he's Gary because his crime was scamming. He's able to fucking crypto scam. And it's also just it's a nice refreshing superhero pastiche too, because it's kind of getting, some stuff with superhero pastiches are already getting old. I think Dispatch is a nice, like, different take on a lot of that. Especially, like, fucking Phenomenon. They're who you think is going to just be Omni-Man. But he ends up just being male Starfire. You think he's gonna be sad Omni-Man, but he ends up just being male Starfire. Who looks like Superman. Who looks like Omni-Man. He's Patrick Batman. He's not a killer, though. He might be a killer. Probably is a killer. He's Man-Bat. He becomes a Man-Bat. I don't know, dog. Divine male Starfire. But he was exiled from his home planet. Like, he's exiled from his home planet. He was kicked out. He's fucking depressed. He doesn't know human stuff. He's got that kind of bumbly aspect to him. Where he's like, I don't... The only thing is, he has none of the... He's got like the setup of a Starfire. Why was he kicked out? They said because he looks like a Superman. I think the gag, it was a gag where, like, to humans he looks like a Superman, but to his people he looked stupid, and that was the gag. Like, it was something like that. It was something dumb. Where he was mocked viciously for looking like, yeah, you're ugly. You're ugly, get off the planet. Yeah, but like super ugly though. And also he was also super strong. Way stronger than his people. But also, you can appreciate a Superman pastiche that is just a nice guy. That is still a nice guy, but like not necessarily like a radiant pantheon, just like a guy. He's just a man. God, there's a he's all the characters are good in that game. Like they're so well done. Also, shout out one of the characters being from Detroit. I think Detroit. The sad golden retriever. Kinda, but he's not happy like a golden retriever. Like he never gets to the point of like golden retriever energy. Like he never has that moment. And also there's just extra dialogue where like on Earth people were fucking with him. Like and telling him that like stupid shit was the human way to do things. like I never forget when he kissed Robert to see if he was a good kisser. And then decided that he wasn't. The best part of that cutscene. He decided that Robert was not a good kisser. To be fair, you do have to be mean to get him to do that. You have to tell him that you're you have to tell him that you might be the other guy that his girlfriend is seeing. That his ex-girlfriend was seeing. I do think it's hilarious how he's just one of his extra character things is that he's into Magic the Gathering. He has multiple lines talking about Magic the Gathering. Name and everything. It's not even like a knockoff. Like he just like it's a climactic point in the story. He's just like I'm only here because I was told that we would be playing Magic the Gathering afterwards. I am hoping that is still the case. Or something, he said something like that. He's just a doofy guy. The greatest knockoff Superman. He says it like a speech. He's not very Omni-Man. He's very Superman. He's like if absolute Superman wasn't so fucked up the ass. My favorite card game is Sorcery to pick up. He's great though. All the characters are great. And like it's such a good like you don't have to explain where characters' powers are coming from and stuff, but it's just such a good mix of like different eras and types of characters. They're like superhero archetypes. Like the one that stuck out to me was the Jacksepticeye character, who was literally a strong man. Like it's such like a fucking 60s concept, or not even 60s, like just early super concept or comic concept, where he's a strong man who was cursed by a witch to be 10 times as strong, have the strength of 10 strong men, but be the height of 1/10 of a strong man. It's just some weird fucking pulpy bullshit. It's like first off, didn't even know strongman was still a thing. Second, fuck you mean a witch cursed you to have the strength of 10 strongman? How tall is he? He's the height of 1/10 of he's a 1/10 of the height of a strongman. but 10 times as strong as a strong man. Does she mean the game came out a month ago? Yeah, because it was releasing weekly. However, it was in development for like 7 years, because it was in development at Telltale. Also, there were a generation of 10 men. Also, just want to sidebar. The main character's name is fucking Robert Robertson. It's such a goofy inclusion of like superhero names are kind of goofy, aren't they? But they didn't say it. They just say his name fucking Robert Robertson. It's such a fucking separate. It's like this. I don't think. Okay, we'll roll with it. My favorite superhero is John Good Guy. It's John Jonathan, which is not far off from Martian Manhunter, or his alter ego. Martian Manhunter be like a human alien helper. You know, there's so many like creative out of the box things though in Dispatch. Because like you got like creative out of the box like magical girl type thing. You got like your Superman. You got like your Iron Man type character. Or he's more. The speedster one was super interesting because they put out that footage way before the game came out. I remember seeing that way back. The explanation for the speedster guy. It's like because it's like, oh wait, you might be cooking with this. When's this game come out? 3 years from now. It's like even humor's getting dumber. Maybe. I'm gonna be honest, I did this to the hand, forgot the hands are actually supposed to be way darker. Completely forgot. I just zoomed in on the ass. It's cool. Forgot that the hands are actually supposed to be like that. I forgot they're supposed to do that. I still think I could do something with the mouth, like doing the cross stitches. Because I remember, because like I got a shock in my mind of a manga I read forever ago called "Even If You Slit My Mouth," and they did a similar thing where the character was the main character was the ghost with the weird, like the folk story ghost thing where its mouth is like weird and fucked up, but she sews her mouth shut. And it's like, oh, that's the big guy's name, right? Yeah. I think it's funny how he's like he's an engineer and a scientist. He just happens to be fucking giant. He just happens to be built like fucking Maui. Or he's like the knockoff of that sort of. Isn't it so cool they're making a live-action remake of Moana 6 years after the original came out? And a year after the sequel came out? Isn't it so cool they're remaking that? If you were to make an indie show, what would it be like? I don't even know. I'm not a writer. I'm a piss-poor creative writer. I have no idea. How about we take Has-Been Hotel and we do it again because it made a lot of money. Nine years, not 6. Was it 9 years ago? I think I might be thinking it came out in 2016. It might be 9. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's where I'm getting 6 from. That came out in 16. That's not that old for a remake. That's more like, do you want to see me do it again? Type territory. That's not even enough time to fucking forget the first one. Let's see who wasn't even good. Because it was a TV show that they put all the episodes together and made a movie. Back in M&M's, I was told not to finish in one sitting. I mean, probably not if you were told not to. If the explicit instruction were to not eat the M&M's in one sitting. Have him go down IE. Welcome in, Travis, man. Pleasure to see you. We are doing just fine. I'm not really focused on working all too much. It would seem. M&M's do not count as lunch. Stop eating them for lunch. It is not your lunch. Until 1 a.m. That's not lunch. 1 a.m. is not lunch. It's because it's still stream schedule. Oh, I'm so sorry, then. so sorry I fucked you up. It's fine, because tomorrow we'll be back on track. Or at least I hope to be, because we got an actual event planned for tomorrow. So I hope to be back on track. That's until November 21st. Oh. It's been November 21st for 30 minutes. Oh. I still don't know what the backdrop should be. Depending on the brain rot memes. I think it's all stupid. Anyone who makes that should feel bad, and I do not care that they're getting fucking... I do not care that those people are getting Momo challenged. I was completely rooting for it. Anyway, what was he talking about? Oh yeah, fucking dispatch. Before the breakfast debacle. Something else I do appreciate is that the main character isn't Iron Man. He's very Scott Lang-y, if I had to assign a... He's very Scott Lang-y. Because, like, he's got... Who is Shaw in Discord? Shaw! I don't know. I don't know. Do you think I play fucking, like, made for kids ass, like... Better not be. I fucking forgot about that. I left him in there for a lot of the game. Yeah, are you trying to, like, sell me a, like, web browser game? What are you... Really... Grr, why is my pen the same color as my hand? It's kind of good. There's a guy in the Discord. Nobody knows. Nobody remembers ever inviting him. He's just called I'm Conquesting It. I'm Conquesting It. And I don't know. No one knows who that is. Unless it's one of you. He's now Dutch. 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 We may have to end the stream early today. We're at 3 hours. End it early for my sake. Because I'm still not well. Not today, not tomorrow. I'm still inside of that sanity I borrow. And it's Thursday. Yeah, and I have work. Again, when don't I? I worked yesterday too. And then died when I got home. Good to say the same way. Yeah, everything that isn't today is the same. We're still doing Halo tomorrow with Panda. I'm trying to relearn it. Relearn Halo so bad. I don't want to look like a chump when Panda reveals he's been playing Blaze, their Grand Blue shoot a man for his whole and his Diamond Platinum. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. The only thing, yeah, because some nuance area. I was hoping so. So without further ado, thank you all for coming. It was lovely to see you. In terms of upcoming stuff, tomorrow we're streaming Halo with Panda. Well, today, technically. This should be done by the time Monday or Tuesday roll around. Speed paint. And hopefully we'll be back either Saturday or Sunday. I don't know if it'll change, because I might be tired as fuck. But without further ado, I bid thee adieu. Don't question why all my speed paint stuff is always Delta Rune. It's fun. It's fun to interpret things that were just like dialogue boxes. Like and subscribe. You can even hear it in my voice. I sound like shit. I'm gonna get out the can. Next speed paint's gonna be Chris. It's just gonna be traced over the fucking family of the Family Guy death pose.